Okay, so here's the force versus time graph that we want to analyze. And again, we need to do two things. We need to find the peak of that curve. That's going to represent Fs max, the maximal static frictional force. And then sort of the average of the plateau region is going to represent our kinetic frictional force when we were pulling the car at a constant velocity. So to find the peak, I'm going to go to F3 Tools, Smart Tool, and then I'm just going to move that cursor to the peak. So right there. And if you read out this value, it might be hard to see in the video, but it's around 4.03 newtons. So 4.03 newtons would be the peak of that curve. That would be Fs max for that particular condition. And then to find the average of the plateau region, I'll bring the cursor to the right-hand part of the plateau. Anywhere is fine, like maybe right there is good. I'm going to go to Tools, Statistics, go back to Tools, swap cursors. And then I'm going to bring the left cursor in to the beginning of the plateau region. So after the peak to the beginning of the plateau. Doesn't look super plateaued, but it's actually not too bad. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take the average of that region. So the average in this case, again, it's probably hard to see in the video, but it's around 3.17 newtons. So it's listed down here. So that will be our kinetic frictional force, F of K. So the peak is Fs max, and then the average of that plateau is F of K, is a kinetic frictional force. All right, so I will collect the rest of the data that you can use in your lab report. I just wanted to make sure that you knew where the data came from. Great.